My experiences of being in foster care have been very up and down. Like, at first it was like, why am I here? Because like, when it happened, I was in school and they just kept me behind, and I was like, what do you mean you're taking me to some other randomer's house? And the first family was it was nice at first, but they were obviously expecting me there for a temporary basis, and obviously when things didn't work out with going back home, everything broke down, and like, yeah, they just was like, we've had him for a month, we don't want him anymore. But when I finally got to my Rochdale family, my foster mum was very welcoming, and it was really nice, and like, even though I didn't want to be there, she made it welcoming, even though I wanted to go back to Blackpool.
Okay, when Rob first came in, he seemed so much smaller than the other boys that we was fostering at the time, and it was a case of you don't know what to like. So it was trying to make him feel comfortable about what foods he likes, what toppings he likes on his pizzas. Obviously we didn't provide vodka for children so young. And Rob was a pleasure to foster, to be fair. He was a nice lad, he was a lad I could go shopping with. We had quite a lot of fun together, and we still do, to be fair, you know, and we still keep in touch, which is really, really nice. That's more important to me than anything.
I remember New Year's Eve, I was a bit drunk, playing pool.
Just New Year's Eve?
Yeah, that was the only time I was allowed to drink.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, you don't remember being unconscious, or...?
I think foster care has like affected me in growing up in the way like I appreciate my friends and a lot more than other people probably do, because to men they're my like people I have to turn to. Like, I don't have any like my family's not really an option sometimes to talk to about stuff, and so I think that's affected me, and I think I appreciate stuff I've got a lot more than other. I'm not saying a lot more, but than other people, but I feel like I'm lucky to get to where I have, and yeah.
Look who's here, Uncle Rob.
Oh, this is the one that I got a picture on.
Oh, he says, what are those men behind you? Look like Daleks, don't they? He says, you're all right, Rob, I'm not sure about the others.
No.
He'll not hurt you.
Well, with my last foster family, they made me feel welcome, because even though I kept on trying to run away, and I like shouted at them all the time and just didn't want to be there, they never once was like, oh no, we don't want him. Where my other foster families have just gone, take him away, we don't want him. And they understood like it was difficult for me, so it was great, and they always invited me to the family dues, and I still now go and visit them, so it's been really good.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. My mum always has a saying, it's not always dark at 6, and you know what, it isn't. And I think once you've stood by them, they have a lot more respect for you as well. I think a lot of the time they're just pushing you and pushing you, waiting for that, I'm sending you back. But we don't. You're staying. That's it, I've had enough.
That's been great though, thank you, Sharon.
That's alright, go down and stick it. Oh, I love you so much.
Alright, you too, man.